Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. I have for you what is, I think now is part 6 of the Sith Warrior playthrough, so thank you all for the love and support on it, and we will just get right back into it by using our ship's holoterminal.
Apprentice, I trust you find your starship satisfactory?
No, it's terrible. That's sick, man.
It's an
so
outstanding
cool.
vessel.
I hope that it serves you well. There is much to be done. My interests must be protected, and my enemies destroyed. Noman Kar's efforts to expose my spies and prove his Padawan's power to the Jedi Council must meet with systemic failure. You will exhaust yourself in this charge.
Where do you suggest I begin?
The information we siphoned from that Republic agent will be our map. We know my spy on Nar Shaddaa was being surveilled. We know where this Padawan was discovered, where she trained, and that the Jedi have sent someone to investigate my spy on Balmorra. The Padawan will have to be hunted down and destroyed, but first you must secure my network by silencing my spies on Balmorra and Nar Shaddaa.
Well, do you want them killed in terms of silencing, or do you want them, you know, told, hey, don't talk anymore?
Why not simply recall your spies?
Their disappearance would look suspicious. And
Oh, I guess that makes sense, yeah.
Padawan's accusations. My spies must die.
Alright, it'll be
My
done.
contacts on Balmorra and Nar
The spies
Shaddaa
will die.
detail what must be done. Your tasks are paramount, apprentice. Bring cruelty. Bring rage. Bring death.
It's exactly what we're good at. Exactly what we're good at. Do we want to... We'll talk to Vet as well, right? We'll keep that sort of story playing along as we go, I think. We'll take the XP boost, and there's not much else we can do at the moment. We have 60k. Oh, we'll get a little bit of the expansion there. But let's talk to Vet.
You know, I was a slave when I was a little girl, before I got free.
Well, that's sad.
Sort of full circle,
Seems
I
like a very
guess.
Twi'lek thing, though, as they do end up being slaves a lot of the time in Star Wars. Vet, shut up. No, definitely not doing that.
You work for a Sith, as all in the Empire do, but your collar has been removed.
Right. I do appreciate the difference, believe me. My mother and sister and I were grabbed when I was little. I don't remember much of it. We worked the mines on Ryloth. Then they separated us. I got sold to a Rodian, then a Hutt. Then some sort of weird three-eyed thing.
All of this while he was still a child.
Yeah, I was 7 or 8 by the time I landed with Three Eyes.
Jeez.
Anyway, I guess you know you've moved around too much when a Sith ship starts to feel like home.
This is home. And this is our strange little community.
Our strange little
I
community
guess
of
you're
me,
right.
Vet,
Watch out, I
and
don't start
2VR
calling
it.
you Pops.
No. Hey, level 18 though. Awesome. Definitely just zooming through the levels. Let's see. Travel to Balmorra. So that's level 18. Well, we are level 18, so I guess let's go to Balmorra
Have I
first.
mentioned recently how much I enjoy serving you? I am a lucky droid, Master.
Alrighty, 2V. Anyway, we're going to go to Balmorra. So yeah, this is the sort of the map of things that you can go to. A lot of different planets. And from memory, you can go to every single one of them and land on them. You're not landing in terms of, say, you controlling them. You're landing in terms of the game controlling it. But you can sit in the chair like this and, you know, it looks cool. But yeah, they have the typical Star Wars effect for the light speed travel and such.
Balmorra. Excellent. Your contact there is Lieutenant Malavai Quinn. I trust you'll find him most helpful.
I have no doubt, Master.
This is an important mission, and I only entrust the finest. Quinn will meet you in his offices at Sobrik headquarters. We will speak again as soon as he has briefed you.
Okay. we're gonna go find Lieutenant Malavi Quinn. See where his office leads us, eh? That just went through the planet, didn't it? I was gonna say, I do love how the game looks. I can't lie. I love this art style, and I think it holds up, personally. I'm not saying it looks like a, you know, a next-gen game or whatever, but I think it looks really cool. That is my opinion. Sometimes it's wrong, sometimes it's right, but I think the game looks really cool. Oh, I did actually end up getting speeder piloting, so I have mounts that we can use. And I have a cool one from memory, yes. A command throne, so we'll be able to go much faster now. Much faster. If I can figure out how to use it. It must be in my skill area. There it is. There we go. Cool little mount for us there, eh? Just to speed things up a bit, I think. Don't want to have to run everywhere, you know? Would get a little bit annoying. So Malavi is this way. And it looks like the sort of town we're in is under a bit of attack. You can see some, I guess, artillery fire coming in from up here, but it has a massive shield over the top of it. There you go, some gunfire there, some there. Very cool. So again, just because there is a peace treaty doesn't mean it's all peace.
Sir, I apologize, sir. It was the best I could do.
If that's your best, you're useless to me. I can shoot you dead with a clear conscience. Is that what you want?
No, sir.
Then focus, Jillins. Dismissed. I apologize for the delay, my lord. Lieutenant Malavi Quinn. I'm to be your liaison here on Balmorra.
Darth Barris says you're capable. I hope he's not mistaken.
I will earn that distinction, my lord. Lord Barris will brief you personally, but I'm to acquaint you with the climate here on Balmorra first.
I'll figure Balmorra out on my own. Just cut to the chase.
Of course, my lord. Even though the Empire wrestled control of Balmorra from the Republic during the war...
It's just every
we were
Imperial,
never
whenever
able
they
to
talk to Sith,
completely
sounds
eradicate
so
There is a rather
sniveling,
sizable
like
resistance movement.
groveling
wants
to
to
them,
admit it,
trying to get ahead
but it's clear
just
that
a
the
little bit
Republic
more
is
than the
backing
person
it.
to their side, you know? Yeah, we don't care. We're here to find a
Your
spy.
local troubles do not concern me.
Doesn't really.
Of course,
We don't give a
I'm
shit.
sure your work here has much farther-reaching consequences. Time must not be wasted. I have a secure line to Lord Barris. I'll patch him through immediately.
Yeah, damn right you will.
Ah, I see you've convened with my apprentice. Very good, Lieutenant. Leave us. Quinn owes his career to me, but we should keep the details of your mission between the two of us. We must act swiftly. Noman Kar's Padawan has directed the Jedi's suspicions to my undercover spy there on Balmorra. Do you recall this?
Just question everything that he has told us, and we remember, but we're not going to do that.
Of course, I remember everything.
Good.
No
I'll
Makar,
get to
him
the
and Barris,
point.
not friends.
My spy
Nearly
is
killed
Commander
Barris,
Rylan
he
of the
told
Republic
us.
Resistance.
And the
He
Padawan
the
is someone who
central
can
contact for all my
sense
operatives in
a
this sector.
person's actual like intentions through the Force, I
Quinn
think.
is tracking an investigator that the Jedi have sent. That means we have to cover our tracks before you kill Rylon.
Okay.
Your first mandate is to destroy evidence that links Rylon to the sabotaging of Balmorra's defense systems during the
We
war.
can do that.
To do so, you must break into the satellite control tower. Quinn reports that the tower is a death trap of mechanical security.
Yeah, same
Why
Quinn.
can't the lieutenant do that?
Don't second guess me. If I thought Imperials could handle this, I wouldn't be
Fine,
bothering
we'll
you
do
with
it, I guess.
This task is priority 1. The Jedi's investigator could be zeroing in on the evidence as we speak. Quinn has everything you'll need. I'll summon him back. Remember, he is not to know the reason for your mission. I'll be in touch.
Yeah, we just tell
My
them
lord,
straight away.
I've prepared what you need for your assault on the satellite control tower. In order to destroy the mainframe, you'll mount this charge to the base and activate it. Then contact me and I'll be able to detonate.
Okay. Cool. When you focus, then we're actually getting a fair amount of things. I do need to get rid of a lot of stuff. Now, alright. So, we are off to the satellite tower, which is over here. So can we just take the speeder paths unlocked? I swear they never used to be unlocked.
At your service, my lord.
Yeah, they look like they are. Damn. I mean, in fairness, that makes it a lot easier for us to get around and go through the main story a lot quicker than I guess it used to be. I remember having to either run or take your speeder all the way around there every single time. I love this mount. It's so cool. Just a throne mount. Very, very cool. Makes us look very, very tough. Don't mind me, guys. Just coming through. Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Let's go. Let's just skip it all without getting caught out there. Okay. So we need to get down the elevator shaft here. And from the... we'll survive the fall. Easy.
All better.
Fit. Heal us, even though we can heal ourselves, but... And we'll take these droids out, though. Probably just end up taking the credits, I think. Everything else is kind of useless and just, I guess, takes up bag space more than anything. Mechanics. Oh no, danger on the ground. It's fine. We can just stand in it and not die. We'll be fine. Is there any area we need to plant the bombs? Yep, okay. So it's just the end of the stage. Alrighty, plant these bombs. Okay, holocore.
My lord, I mark your progress and see that the charge is armed. I will detonate once you are a safe distance. But first, I have Darth Barris on holo for you. I will retreat and leave the line secure for the two of you.
Apprentice, we have one more potentially compromising thing to take care of before you can confront my spy, Commander Rylon. It involves invading a Republic keep to find a lowly ensign named Dermot.
Dermot.
He is Rylon's son, and the commander confided his true identity to him. Ensign Dermot must be silenced permanently.
Then the ensign
It
will
will
die.
be my pleasure. I'll make sure he never talks.
I'll signal Quinn to give you the details. Be swift.
My lord, Ensign Dermot is being detained in the brig of the Republic Crater Outpost, awaiting questioning by the mysterious agent Barris has me tracking. I will alert you if the investigator appears to be heading there. I assume you wish to get to Dermat before she does.
You assume correctly, Lieutenant.
Then I won't delay you any longer.
So I wonder who the
Good luck on
investigator
your
is.
mission, my lord.
I wonder if the
I'll be here if you
investigator
need anything.
is a Jedi sent by the Council, or if the investigator is the... well, the actual Padawan that we have heard a bit about. I feel like if it was the Padawan, though, they wouldn't want to risk her going into, I guess, like an active war zone. And they would kind of just send a investigator by themselves. I think the Padawan and her master would probably end up being a boss battle, but not this early on, considering we are learning a lot about her. Well, that's what seems to be happening so far. Nope. Oh, it blew up. It's definitely blew up. Alright, so we'll head back to... well, we'll quick travel back to the outpost here, and then we can just fly straight to the next one. Alrighty. So, I think if we end up going down like that, we should be good. It kind of looks like the correct way to go instead of where the game went, hey, you're supposed to go this way. I'll tell you what, I disagree completely. Yeah, this is definitely the right way. Yeah, I'll go down there that way. Definitely this way. I do like the kind of 3 different locales we've had so far. We had Korriban, which was the deserty, dry-looking planet, very, I guess, Tatooine-ish. And we've just come from Dromund Kaas, which is very foresty, but very dark and gloomy all the time. And now we have Balmorra, which is a bit more barren terrain, but more foresty and mountainous in comparison. I do like it, though. It's nice and bright. And there seems like a lot of things going on. I've mentioned it before, but there are planetary storylines as well. So if you know, say you do all your main story quest lines, well, you can go back and you can do the planetary storylines as well, and they can kind of, I guess they give you an extra story to do, and they kind of tie in things as well. In the beginning of the game, or in the beginning of how this used to be, you kind of had to do pretty much everything to be able to get max level. Which is, you know, it's like that for most MMOs when they start out. You look at Warcraft, how much you had to go through just to get to max level originally. And same with as the expansions come along and stuff like that. But it also makes sense for them to speed up the process, as they want newer people to enjoy the endgame and everything that has to offer as well. Okay, so we need to go... where are we going? Like this way, I think? Take this guy out here. Ah, don't have an interrupt yet either. Hey, level 19 already. Now, can we do what? Ah, the bonus of playing these warriors with these sorts of classes. And we just got an interrupt, so speak of the devil. Definitely will map that up to something. We'll put that down here. And I will eventually change that to where I usually have my shift. Our phase is over there. I wonder how tough this ending will be. I'm imagining not so tough, the answer to my question. I don't think anyone's gonna kind of... This is our story after all. So I don't know how much anyone is gonna be doing against us, really. Maybe they might give us a little bit of a challenge. Maybe they'll insult us and make us a bit angrier. Okay, so this will finish off the bonus objective. I come to here. Fully ignored the fact that I have an interrupt and I was just talking about one, but you know how it goes. Forget things instantly, I feel like sometimes. Little smash. Scream. Be interesting to see once we start up the Jedi Knight playthrough. It will be a different sort of specific class in terms of advanced class. It'll be the dual wielding sabers. So it'll be interesting to see how different that ends up.
Pipe down, Dermat.
Looking and
Something
feeling
going
in
on
comparison
outside.
to this
Trying to listen.
Advanced specialization that we have.
Throw me a bone. Who's this agent that's coming to interrogate me? At least answer me that, will ya? Fine. Stay clamped. I don't care who it is. I ain't talking. Nobody's gonna get nothing out of it.
He annoys me
Nothing.
already.
What? All right. I ain't proud. I give. My dad's an Imperial agent.
What did you say? Your dad is a what?
Him. Well, yeah, you signed a death warrant, buddy.
All I heard him say was, I'm ready to die.
Oh no.
This is a restricted area. What are you doing here? Who are you?
It's not a who. It's a what. It's a Sith.
I am death.
Like I couldn't tell you a bad news
Cringe,
the
but I
moment
love it.
saw you. Take a look behind yourself, Sith. That's what 2 squads of the Republic's finest
2
look
squads. Yeah, we got 4 dudes. Yeah. Well.
Finally, a fight worthy of me.
Fight with me.
like.
5
Come on,
dudes
man. Let's
combined.
send this Sith home in a body bag.
I wonder if they've actually... Oh, obviously, gameplay and story, everything is different, right? So I wonder if these dudes, story-wise, have actually fought Sith before? Alright, big man. Jayla Zix. Give you a quick little loot. What are you? Who are you? You don't have a name, you're just level 1 melee. Insing.
Zix?
Zix. Man, Insing.
Come on, talk to me, Zix. Get
Really
up, man.
shouldn't have said anything.
Look at me, Ensign Dermat.
But if I don't look, then maybe you're not really here. And, oh, blast! I looked.
Yeah, you looked, buddy.
Please, I know why you're here. The Republic's investigating my dad, and an agent's coming to put the screws to me. But
Interesting.
I won't break. I promise. Let me live. My dad's secret is safe with me. I'm a rock.
Even if that were true, I couldn't take the chance.
Come on, you're Sith.
Darth Barros has
Live on
ordered
the
your
edge a
death, my
little.
friend.
You can take it. My father's done so much for the Empire. Look, maybe the apple fell off the tree, kind of far from the tree, but it's still. Look, the apple's still. Look, I'm not exactly sure where I was going with that, but please don't kill me.
It's not personal. Orders are orders.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Well, yeah, that does the job.
Not sure we've
Definitely
ever come
does the
across
job.
anyone so useless.
There's still much of the galaxy left to explore.
You are
Didn't know if the
so right.
second option was going to be
But
mean
now
to
the
her.
bar's been set pretty high. I mean, low. It smells awful in here. Let's move on, shall we?
Sure, Vet. Let us get out of here. Alright, Malavai is back in Is it Sobek? Sobrick. So we'll go back to Sobrick. I wonder how many missions are here. Maybe it's like 3 in total or 4. And I do see that Vet wants to talk to us again. Learn a bit more about her, I guess. Mr. Quinn. Where are you, my friend?
I must be honest. Your success at the satellite control station and Republic Crater outpost has surprised me, my lord. I computed the likelihood of success as nearly negligible. In my assessment, however,
You don't know who we are.
I only considered the capabilities of a typical
I'm
Sith.
sorry, but I wasn't familiar with your
Clearly,
game.
You are not a typical Sith. I will adjust future calibrations to account for
You
your
better damn well be
unprecedented
sure you do that, Malavai. Lieutenant Quinn?
Don't let it happen again, Imperial.
Yeah, you tell him.
You'll find my learning curve to be exceptionally responsive. Lord Barris is pleased. He says it's time to zero in on your prime directive, and he awaits your contact. My barracks are yours. Activate the holocommunicator in the next room to speak with Lord Barris. The line is secure.
Don't wander off.
I'll be right here if needed, my lord.
Part of me gets this kind of like vibe from him that I don't trust him. There's something about Imperials that they're just sniveling, like there's something about him. It just feels like he's lying or he's trying to get one up on us as well.
I hope you can
Maybe it's just the lack of trust in the smile on his face. Maybe it's just the lack of trust for the Empire and all that sort of thing.
Quit buttering me up. What now?
I'm sure you're impatient to complete your time on that little rock. With the satellite tower computer destroyed and Commander Rylon's son neutralized, my spy's tracks are covered. Now the only threat to Rylon ever being exposed is the man himself. It's time to end that threat. Permanently.
That is my speciality.
I've had him embedded within enemy ranks for decades. The extent of his contribution to the Empire's interests is unrivaled.
Yeah, too bad, womp womp.
The man is a hero. Pity he has to die.
He has always known the risk. The Jedi investigator must have no hard evidence that Rylon was
I'm more interested in the Jedi investigator than Rylon.
It must look like anything but a targeted execution. Annihilate everyone there.
Yeah.
There won't be a heart left beating.
Completely fine by me.
See to that. I've summoned Lieutenant Quinn. He'll prepare you for your final task.
Quinn, come here.
Your final target is the Balmorran arms factory. The Resistance forces recently captured it and made it their headquarters. An incursion into the arms factory will be a monumental feat. I'm excited by the prospect of you laying waste to that place.
A Sith craves adventure and excitement.
Looks like
this mission
Quinn was talking
both,
there.
my lord. All right. The Republic Command Center is deep inside the arms factory, the most heavily protected installation on the planet. In order to reach Commander Rylon, you will have to make your way past all of the factory's defenses, which are considerable.
Makes no difference to me.
I'm hard-pressed not to agree. But there is one thing you should note.
And that is...
Rylon's elite squadron is responsible for some of the most precise, improbable resistance victories on Balmorra. They're legendary.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be legendary for much longer, Quinn. No matter what they've done, they haven't faced anything like us before.
They're practically dead.
The
Couldn't
Empire's
have been about it
cause here
myself.
on Balmorra will be greatly advanced once they're gone. One final thing. The investigator that the Jedi sent has been concentrating her activity around the arms factory. I have her under minute-by-minute surveillance. If she becomes a problem, I'll contact you on your comlink.
Do what you have to do, Imperial, but only bother me if it's dire.
I hope there will be no reason to disturb you. I will be here to salute you when the Balmorran arms factory is a smoking husk, my lord.
There is something about Quinn, man. Something about him. It just seems so snaky, you know? Ugh. Okay, I think it's just the Imperial thing, but I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe. And tune in tomorrow and the next day and the next day for another video. Bye.